Rule 1. Never lose money. Buffett puts risk management above all else. Since taking over Berkshire Hathaway in 1965, he has prioritized liquid assets and cash flow to not lose. Here are two examples of this. The 2008 crisis. His strategic investments in Goldman Sachs and Bank of America during the collapse helped him emerge from the crisis with over $10 billion in profits. See's Candies. The candy company he bought for $25 million in 1972 has generated over $2 billion in cash to date. For Buffett, success is not about chasing high returns, but avoiding stupid mistakes. In 2008, when everyone was panic selling, he invested in Goldman Sachs, reminding us of Rule 1. Look for opportunities so you don't lose. Rule 2. Never invest in a business you don't understand. Buffett refuses to step outside his circle. He did not buy technology stocks for a long time on the grounds that he did not understand them. The reason for investing in Apple in 2016 was that he saw it as a consumer brand. Dot-com bubble. By not touching technology stocks in the 1990s, he was not affected by the bursting of the bubble. Apple investment. In 2016, he opened a $36 billion position by calculating the value of the shares through consumer loyalty. Buffett says, if you are in an industry you don't know, even the best opportunity is a trap for you. He skipped technology stocks in the 2000s, but when he saw Apple as a consumer company, he made a profit of $250 billion. For him, understanding comes before mathematics. Rule 3. Be afraid when others are greedy, and greedy when they are afraid. This advice summarizes Buffett's contrarian approach. Turning market overreactions into opportunities is one of his greatest strategies. Here are two examples that prove it. 1973 to 74 stock market crash. He invested in the Washington Post, earning 100 times returns in 10 years. 2020 pandemic. While selling airlines, he added to Apple and Bank of America stocks. Buffett invested in the Washington Post in 1973 when everyone was fleeing the media industry. Why? Because fear reveals true value, he said. He did the same in 2020 during the pandemic. He turned panic selling into a hunt for cheap shares. Rule 4. If a stock is undervalued, it's an investment. If it's overvalued, it's speculation. Buffett's philosophy of value investing is based on his mentor Benjamin Graham's margin of safety principle. Let's examine two of his related investments. Coca-Cola. In 1988, he invested $1.3 billion by calculating the intrinsic value of the company. Today, even its annual dividends exceed $700 million. Wells Fargo in 2008. When buying at 18 per share, it said the intrinsic value was 40. When Buffett invested in Coca-Cola, he asked where the company will be in 10 years. The formula was simple. If the price is half the value, buy. If it is twice the value, sell. Coca-Cola, in which he invested $1.3 billion in 1988, even pays $700 million in dividends a year today. Rule 5. The best stocks are those you can hold forever. Buffett is against short-term speculations. He chooses stocks that he plans to hold forever. American Express. In 1964, he invested $20 million when the shares fell due to a fraud scandal. It is still in the portfolio after 60 years. Berkshire Hathaway. He turned the company he bought as a weaving factory in 1965 into a $700 billion holding company today. When Buffett invested in American Express in 1964, he said, "I will never sell this stock." It is still in the portfolio 60 years later. For him, success is a vision combined with infinite patience. This is the formula that turns one into 10,000.